What is data? One basic definition is that data is a piece or pieces of information. This cave painting certainly conveys information, critical information that likely allowed our species to survive. Over time, scientific method and reason gained prominence, and we began to replace data as pictures with data as numbers and bits that can be quantified and analyzed. While our definition of data has evolved, the sharing of data still suffers from some cave-like human behavior. The problem with data sharing and collaboration is a human one, not a technological one. If we want to change the current system, we need to solve for the human aspects and identify the value proposition for data sharing as a collaborative enterprise. This is the modern-day cave drawing. Let's just say technology has changed a lot in a relatively short period of time. These methods, AI, blockchain, machine learning, are on the forefront of changing the way we analyze, store, and share data. Yet humans are still human. We can be self-motivated. Our trust in others takes a long time to build, but only a minute to destroy. And we often hold a toolkit of biases that make it difficult for us to recognize our own limitations. So collaboration often looks like this: highly inefficient and dependent upon individuals making the effort to move out of their silos. We are prone to defend rather than share what we create. But maybe that is changing. Technology has provided us with platforms that democratize the system, and the limits of these initiatives are primarily based on human elements, like the number of people who contribute data, how much they are willing to contribute, and how often. Forget big data, we're talking about huge data. These V's of big data are achieved mostly by those technological advances, except for veracity. Veracity is the truthfulness, accuracy, or quality of the data, and value is the use of data for decision-making. Value is a completely human-driven element. People or organizations of people will decide what value the data holds for their decision-making. And we are far from settling on the value proposition for data sharing as a collaborative endeavor. If we share data, so what? Does it give us knowledge we couldn't have gotten to otherwise? Does it spur a novel action? This is a vital question, because as much as humans can be altruistic, we have those caveman tendencies that lean us more towards self-preservation. If data flows freely, who wins? More importantly, who loses? If we focus on the value proposition for patients, that assumes all organizations consider patients to be their end user. At the end of the day, the strongest value propositions will be the ones that emphasize the value to survival. Survival of one's career, company, organization, etc. Collaboration for the sake of collaboration is a fool's errand. This holds true for data sharing. The ideal scenario of data sharing collaborations would be the fostering of independent ideas combined with opportunities for more rapid sharing of the data collected and the results analyzed, so connections between ideas can occur more quickly. We need to address some key aspects of data sharing. How quickly data sharing can happen to influence knowledge and action. Having the data on hand when you need it, in the form you need it, for the purpose you need it. Agreement on the value set for data sharing as a collaborative enterprise. What can we do collectively via data sharing that we can't do independently? At the end of the day, we need to keep up with the technological progress through self-evolution. Or we might as well consider ourselves still stuck in the cave.